Hello, co-workers. Happy Thursday. I'm trying to test the sound on this game here, but I guess it doesn't have any music yet. It's all good. In any case, I hope everyone's weeks have been going well. Gotta clear my throat there a little more. But in any case, yes, we are going to be hungry in this game. Hi Gum, welcome! How's your week been so far? Hi Savon! You can chat for a bit, you gotta lurk. I got art history homework to do. Ooh, good luck with that. Is it more research based or do you actually have to draw some stuff? Seems potentially interesting though. But glad to see you drop in any case. We're gonna be talking a lot about food. It's just really funny because, you know, we talk about food all the time in my streams. So I'm like, you know what? I might as well just play a game or play a couple of games that involve food. So lots of food, I guess, warning, hashtag food mentioned. And we're starting off with Hot Pot Panic. So then we're just going to be talking all about it because I could just yap about eating and about food forever. I'm not even like much of a gourmet or a chef, but you know, I just like food. I hate art history. Good luck. Oh yeah, it's reading and note taking. Oh, R.I.P. Good luck studying though. Hope you can lock in and get that work done. In the meantime, yeah, on par for the course for the streams. We're just going from chatting about food to just full on focusing around the food here. So in Hot Pot Panic, for example, here, we are hungry. Our friend has invited us to the best hot pot place in town. And the best part is it's all you can eat. You're ready to cook and eat up a storm, but your friend is here and you don't want to seem rude. Can you get your fill without alienating her? That's so funny. Basically, the whole premise of the game is that you're just like really starving and you want to eat, but I don't know, you ever had those periods? I think for me, it's always around lunchtime where you like go out with a coworker or a friend and you're like, oh my god, I'm starving. I just want to like eat like a gremlin, just go full on goblin mode. But I don't want to look bad, you know? I don't want to look uncivilized. But when it comes to all you can eat, I feel like, you know, can't quite hold back there. Hi, medic! Welcome! Before dragging it here, I ended up getting Obi Malleus. He always does this though. Hard pity, then early. Ooh. Congrats on getting Overblood Malleus. Wait, did you have to hit hard pity on a previous banner and then you got him? Or did you get OB Malleus early this time? I think I still have to just save all my stuff until like February. Because I gotta save for Zill's birthday. But congrats in any case on getting the card for anyone else that actually pulled on the banner today. Hopefully Dragon will also get OB Malleus to have, you know, saved up enough to go all in on it. Alright, pay yourself. Anyways, 100 pulls on New Year's and 30 for Overblood. That's not too bad then. Yeah, the hard pity is rough for New Year's, but I think if you can get the card in 30 pulls, I think that's like pretty decent. That's like my benchmark now. Getting an SSR in 20 or 30 pulls, I'm like, it's the nice zone of you put some investment in, but you got something good out of it. With no spooks too. That's the most important part. Let's... Oh, we have to learn how to play in this. How are we gonna eat this hot pot? Welcome to All You Eat Hot Pot Bonanza. Click on the food to cook it, then eat to fill up. When you finish all your food, click the refill button for more. You're not alone. Make sure you keep up a conversation or your meal might end before it begins. Oh, okay. So we have our friend here, but we don't want to be rude and eat and do nothing but eat food in front of her and not actually talk to her. Hi, Vampire Neko. How has your day been? Welcome. Tonight's theme is gonna be me yapping away about hot pot and eating. It is, right now, I feel like it's a really good season for hot pot because it's cold where I am anyways. So because of the cold weather, I'm like, oh, it's perfect for some hot pot or hot broth and hot soups. It is soup season. I'm a big fan of soups. Like, what's everyone's favorite soup? Do we have favorite soups? I'm biased. I like all sorts of soups. I like Asian soups. I like creamy soups. I like broth, consomme, like everything. I can't think, but my favorite soups are probably gonna be, I do like minestrone, and I would say creamy broccoli. I would say so. Good soups. And maybe like chicken noodle. Bro, BRB, I'm lagging. Nothing new for Koa streams. I don't know why you're lagging. I'm so sad to hear. My connection should be perfect. I'm doing good. Just woke up from a nap. Ooh, that's good. You're all nice and refreshed. Hopefully. For me, I take naps sometimes, and then, you know, the worst feeling is when you like have a really good nap and you wake up and you're like really disoriented. And for me, it takes like an hour before I actually settle back into reality. Vegetable. Oh, vegetable soup is always good. But I feel like there's so many different kinds of vegetable soup if you think about it. Like a corn soup could be considered a vegetable soup, right? Or like some like celery, potato, like cabbage type can also be considered a vegetable soup as well. Let's see. Oh, hot pot though. Oh, okay. Oh, the art of cooking. Okay, so in this hot pot, we're gonna cook the meat at the all you can eat. Click on food to place it in the hot pot. When it's gold and sparkly, it's done. And we have to make sure it's not to overcook it or it's no good and it won't fill your belly. Okay. There's sound in here. Every once in a while, you have to say something to keep the convo going. Keep an eye on what your friend is saying because you're gonna have to respond to her comments. Make sure to finish your meal before you run out of topics of conversation. Things will get very awkward if you run out of things to say. Okay. Oh yeah, My New Year's summons got me Dormville. My first one. Oh, that's good. It's good when you like get something that you don't already have. Because I've been getting so many spooks, but they're all like duplicates. But I'm still missing like, I think like Apple and most of Diasomnia. In terms of the SSR cards, I still don't have yet. I like that Italians up a Toscana soup. Ooh, it's creamy with the right amount of kick. I feel like I may have had it before. The Toscana soup, it's got like a... doesn't it have a bit of a spice to it? Maybe some like beans as well. Tasty. Ooh, now I want a hot pot. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta give a fair warning to everyone and be like, oh yeah, we're gonna talk about all the stuff and be like, man, I just had dinner, but now I want to eat more. Great session. I'm missing a lot of dorms. Azul, Leona, Jack, etc. Funny enough, I think I got... yeah, I am missing Leona, and I'm missing Apple. And then I'm also missing, I think, Epic and Silver in terms of dorm cards. It's like, yeah, definitely Diasomnia, because I never seem to get their SSRs. I don't know what it is with Diasomnia. I don't really get their cards very often. And aside from that is, I don't know, I really wanted that Leona card because it's a really good card, but for some reason he's like one of the few dorm cards that has like eluded me. Missing a lot. It'd be a long list. But you hope, like, you know, when you get spooked, that they'll be able to show up. So you're like, okay, it's not as bad. It does. It's sausage, potatoes and onions with some kale and a creamy broth. Ooh, that does sound really good. I don't think I've had it when I think about it. I just like kind of limited sometimes to whatever is at the local grocery store. But Toscana soup does sound really good. I'm actually trying to make it at home. It's like looking it up now. It does look good though. I try to just make more soups. That's nowhere for Leona. He shows up when he wants to. Yeah, honestly. He's like, he's one of the early SSRs I actually really wanted, but then he never like showed up for me. So we'll see. Those avoid spooks my luck, but yeah, I was fully expecting more Jades. I've had a couple of Jade spooks. I've had a Floyd spook. I think I want to say all of Octagonal has spooked me at one point. And then, yeah, Hearts of Beale, definitely. Too many copies of Hearts of Beale on my end here. Oh, there is sound. Hold on. Well, let me... Oh, no. Hold on. No! I was not ready to start the game. I'm just trying to figure out my... Why is the... Okay, I'm gonna actually close this game because I need to adjust my sound here. It's playing on my speakers instead of my headphones. And that is going to bother me. So let's go back. It's because these are indie games that I found off of itch.io. Jay being nice, good luck. It's weird. Sometimes Jade does actually end up being nicer to me, but I feel like it's almost like a double-edged sword, or I feel like it's gonna come back and bite me later. I only have Riddle and Kater from Hearts. Only Vil from Pom Pom. I think I managed to get a Vil spook, and I have Rook, but yeah, I just don't have Apple. Okay, there we go. I think the sound might be loud. You guys can let me know. Oh, let's put all the food in, sure. I should say something to keep the combo going. Don't want to look like I'm too focused on food, but what should I talk about? Anything new with you? Mm-hmm. I was like, why are we eating so loudly? That'll be. I like tofu dog. That'll be rough. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna hurt. Yeah, something that disappointment. Why is she eating? Why is she like watching me eat? Or any funny stories? Take my food. The guy drove the thing into a dumpster. Ha 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 ha! So funny. Isn't that just hilarious? Oh, what do you mean? Why is she talking about a dog? Sounds painful. Yeah, smelly too. Okay. No, I'm paying attention. Definitely. You just keep talking. What do you think about stuff? Yeah. How's family doing? Yeah. They're okay, right? They're good. Yeah. My family, great. Gonna pile on the meat. Yeah, what should I talk about? What do you think of this stuff, you know? Yeah, how do I like the food? It's tasty. Yeah. It's good. Yeah. We're like the most basic of combos here. We're like barely answering her questions. Anything going with you? I think my dog is stupid or deaf. Oh wow, okay. Oh, that sucks. That's rough to hear. Yeah, he's a good boy. I'm sure he's a good dog. Let me put more tofu and meat in here as you stare at me. My food is burning. My tofu! Anything new? Yeah, anything new with you? Can't stand to do at work. He's so bad at his job. Oh yeah, you know that some people they just suck, you know? You know what doesn't suck? This slice of lamb. So, yeah, some people. Yeah, that guy, right? We don't need to talk about him. We can just keep eating hot pot. Yeah, any other funny stories? Oh, tofu, okay. Tofu, I see. Isn't that hilarious? Yeah, ha. Ew, pocket tofu. Please let me eat this piece of meat. Oh, I'm gone. Eat more meat. I don't think I'm gonna max out the meter in time. I talk about funny stories. I saw someone that looked like me. Yeah, absolutely hilarious. I look so funny. Okay, don't mind me. I'm just eating. Yeah, that was my twin. Yeah, you know, just my. There's always a doppelganger. Yay! Meal complete. You ate 38 pieces of meat, 22 mushrooms, 26 pieces of tofu, 8 bunches of veggies. I mean, that's a pretty successful meal, I'd say, right? I think it's a pretty successful meal. I'm surprised we didn't get any other stuff in our hot pot. Calling Pom Fury Pom Pom actually sounds really cute. I want to come from the Pom Pom dorm. My goal is to try to get SSR Overblot, Idia, and Jamil. Oh yeah, the other Overblots are gonna start coming by. I'm a little scared. It's like I also want to try for Overblot, Idia, and of course like Overblot Zool. Hi Dragon, welcome! Over 90 polls and no Overblot Malleus. I am so sorry to hear. Yeah, at least you got like the other Malleus's so far. Hopefully he'll like show up and be nice. But yeah, definitely in the next 10 poll for sure. Manifesting Overblot Malleus in the next 10 poll. Make sure you get him at pity. No spooks. You're gonna get your guy. Pom Pom is a cute name for Pom. It makes me think of like Pomeranians too. When I hear that Pom Fury, I'm like, oh, it sounds like a Pomeranian, a Pom Pom. Want to Overblot Malleus? You'll get him. Manifesting for you. Manifesting it right now. Oh wait, we have a second meal? Oh snap, okay. Put everything in. Put everything in my hot pot. I mean, it's good to just pull up for your faves. That's all I do. Apple kind of reminds you of pom-poms. It's just like fluffy. Oh no, the food all got burnt. My dentist is a real scam artist. He told me he needed to get my teeth straightened. I told him he needs to get his face straightened. Wow, okay girl, you savage. Yeah, you tell that dentist. You did not. My girl is just straight up savagery. Funny stories, yeah. Oh yeah, Pomeranians are quite the character, I will say. They're so cute though. Tried going to that place the other day, the one with the salad and ice cream. I tried to meet Ben there, but turns out there are 2 places with the same name. Who's Ben? I don't know who you're talking about, girl. Salad and ice cream? I can't imagine eating an ice cream in your salad. That does seem like a... I've heard fruit salads, but an ice cream salad? Wouldn't ice cream salad just be like a sundae or something? What do you think of stuff? Yeah. But I decided to give tofu dogs a try after our last convo. Honestly, I kind of like them now. How would you want them cooked? Tofu dogs. Having horror. I guess it's tofu hot dogs. Hot pot. Of course, we should bring tofu dogs next time to hot pot. You know, I'd rather have lamb cuts. Bring on the meat. Any funny stories? My mom needed to go over the other day to fix her internet. Turns out her router was just unplugged. Wow. Yeah. LOL. Yeah, LOL. I'm so funny. Feels weird being the only one eating hot pot as she's chatting. Oh, what's new in your world? Yeah. Yeah, girl, tell me, what are you doing? Tried reading a book to get some advice how to get my dog to listen to me. It was useless. That's rough. Maybe your dog's stupid. Like you said, or he's deaf. Or maybe he's old and deaf. Could be either or. Yeah, he just needs training. Yeah, see, I can multitask. I'd totally eat while listening to her gab. Come on. Try to get all my food in there. Success! Aha! Yeah, eating 35 pieces of meat. I want hot pot. I can only eat cereal because it's late. Yeah, I know. It's late for me too. I already had dinner. I made sure to eat. But I'm like, man, hot pot does sound really good now. I had some delicious Mexican soup with chicken. That sounds tasty. Since we're on the topic of soups earlier, that's really topical. Any amazing news? Oh, you scored a job! Congrats, Dragon! Part-time, but that's still good. A job is still a job. And a job is a sunrise job. Oh yeah, Savanya, he took the words out of my mouth. A job is just... yeah, a job is a job. Is this game supposed to help with social interactions or something? Teach us to balance eating and talking. This game is basically, we just want to eat, okay? We just want to eat our hot pot because we're starving and we just want to like eat our meal. But our friend is here with us and we don't want it to seem rude to just like do nothing but eat and not actually like talk. So she's just like yapping away and we're just like, yeah, oh yeah, totally. Just like, I just picture we're just sitting there scarfing down food and like talking with our mouth full as she's like talking about her dog that doesn't listen to her, and the dentist telling her that she needs to get her teeth straightened. Good, I'm busy enough schoolwork, so I can't get a job right now. Yeah, it's kind of hard to balance both. I remember last time when I was doing both school and part-time, it was rough. Me and my sister love hot pot. Yeah, it's so good. Are you guys like the spicy hot pot type though? Like Sichuan hot pot is pretty popular, but like I only can take the mild hot pot because I can't handle, like, I don't have a high spice tolerance. Might eat like a bit of like chili oil, but I can't actually eat a full-on spicy hot pot. Yeah, talk about cards you wanted. The online Apple. Yeah, that's right. I want to take their club cards, not gonna lie. Oh yeah! The Spell Drive Club. They look really good in that, yeah, in the uniforms. Same thing with the Equestrian Club. The Spell Drive Club uniform and the Equestrian Club uniform both look so good. It's like both super nice. Oh no. How do I pause this game? It doesn't let me pause. No, okay. 35 pieces of meat trying to have a conversation with Luffy. Yeah, she's just busy eating. Yeah, what's new in your world, girl? I love how we've been to this hot pot place like 3 times now. And it's just her not eating and just chatting while I'm like devouring everything. Yeah, I really like the design of the Pompeii dorm too. My dog is finally starting to behave. He listens to my command. He looks at me when I call his name. He seems to gain a few pounds lately though. Wonder why. Guess you're probably feeding him too many treats. What do you think? Yeah, too many treats. Yeah, I know. He's a good boy. You want to feed him, but you can't give him so many. Cook with the club uniforms. Yeah, the club uniforms is good. It's like whoever designed uniforms at NRC, it's like they're doing a good job. Everyone's being slay. Oh, I also asked you about a 5-year plan. Well, I don't have one. I think they're low craft. She was impressed by my honesty. What? Okay. I love how savage our friend actually is. He's got like 0 filter on her. Yeah, they are crap. Yeah, 5-year plan? I don't know. I don't think I've even ever stayed at a company for more than 5 years, let alone have a 5-year plan, that one. Yeah, what do you think of stuff? Come on. Last time we were here, it was like all tofu dogs, right? None of them are good, so I try to create my own product. You can be an early investor. Sure! We can make our own tofu dogs and put them in the hot pot. Sure. Yeah, here's $5. Knock yourself out, girl. We're gonna get rich. It's our next big thing, tofu dogs. Our friend is a social vampire. We get food in return for draining our social battery. Yeah. Heard any funny stories? Yeah. I read something after our chat. To hold a dog in a pocket thing is actually ingenious. It fit right in your pocket. Now carry them with me wherever I go. What? You're carrying hot dogs in your pocket? Hold on. Yum. Isn't that just hilarious? Yeah, it's more so unsanitary. It isn't. You can use the little plastic bags. No, I'm not gonna carry pockets of hot dogs. Can't carry around like a glizzy in my pocket. He completely changed. Okay. Came back from his vacation and everyone loves him now. Ah. What do you think? Oh, you should. Yeah, I should ask him where he went. Maybe become a new person. I love how I feel like every time we're just like, just taking bites, going like, yeah, totally. Your coworker, This place brings out the conversationalist in you. I'm totally not though. It's like, wow, this is a great convo. I'm like, girl, I'll let you do like 90% of the talking. I'm just here to eat. Yeah, maybe you should just like, just here to chat with us, just to watch us eat hot pot. Yeah, the meat does look good. I used to like eating all the. I mean, hot pot is just basically an all-you-can-eat beef and lamb slices for me, basically. $37 pieces of meat, 24 mushrooms, 26 pieces of tofu, 7 bunches of veggies. Of course, we gotta eat more meat. It's funny with the social vampire thing. It reminds me of I didn't get far in the series, but it's like what was that show about the vampires called? It's like something like What We Do After Dark or something. It was like this comedy drama series about like vampires living in the modern age, and one guy, it literally just looks like some run-of-the-mill like office worker dude. And he who doesn't seem to give off like cool vampire vibes at all, but he was like a social vampire, so he doesn't feed off blood, he feeds off of people's energy by basically like sucking all of the energy from them just by being so incredibly boring when he talks to anyone. And then he like goes online and just like rage bait and like farms negative energy from all of like the rage baiting he does on the internet. That's what it reminds me of. Congratulations. You have mastered the art of eating and conversing at the same time. I don't know, guys. I don't think you should. I hope we are not talking with our mouth full. Because imagine she's talking, we're like, yeah, your dog, so yeah, that's really good. I do perfect. Yeah, I don't. You should try it out. Like, do not eat and actually talk at the same time. Eat, pause, talk, pause, then eat again. Your friends will be none the wiser. We just like give our occasional quips here and there. We're like barely having a convo. Otherwise, I'd be like, can't imagine sitting on the other side of the table watching someone just like try to eat all of that food while also, you know, talking to us without choking. Oh, that one. They have iterations of vampires in modern era, to be fair. Yeah, I just think it's funny, the concept of like, oh yeah, you can feed off of energy, but energy can be like in the form of blood or just like actually physical energy. Now that is unsanitary. Yeah, don't talk with your mouth full, kids. But it's okay, we mastered the art of multitasking, being able to eat and keep up with the convo. It is a skill. I was taught to never talk with my mouth full. Good! You were raised right then. Luckily, I don't encounter many people that actually do talk with their mouth full. I feel like that is just, you know, a universal social faux pas to like talk while you're eating. Can't you choke when you talk with food? Yes, you can. Yes, you can, actually. You can. That's why it's risky. Especially if you're eating anything with, like, fish bones, especially. Like, if you're eating fish, like, yeah, best not to, like, chat. Because you might accidentally swallow a fish bone. As I was saying... yeah, the choke. This is a choking hazard. You can choke, you can bite your tongue, or you can just, you know, like sputter out all the food bits and saliva out of your mouth, which is just nasty. And you probably won't be invited out again if you do so. My parents found it more rude than I tried than otherwise. They either want me to talk or eat, and no in between. Yeah, you just have to pick a lane. You're either gonna chat, or you're gonna eat and chew your food and actually swallow properly. Otherwise, it may be it is a potential choking hazard of risk. But the friend was kind of funny, not gonna lie. I was like, she's got some wild stories. And we had like 3 or 4 meals of us just like eating and like... I love it, she just does all the talking. And we're like, we'll just agree. You're like, yeah, for sure, girl. Try. Then we can try again. I'll do one run where like I just don't talk to her and see what happens, or answer all the wrong questions. I'll see what happens if we just don't like answer any of her questions correctly. No, my thingy! My stuff is all burnt. Oops. I think might be on something about that social vampire thing. Yeah. Like, right, she could just be... She's just treating us to, like, lunch or something. Oh, wow. Oh, wait, I picked that randomly. I didn't think that was the right option. Yeah, funny stories. Yuck, yuck. What do you think about playing any of the Persona games? I played the Persona games before. I played Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 and Persona 5. Like, not on stream, but I played them when they first came out. But it's also like, how am I getting all the right answers? Jeez, okay. I gotta actually work harder in getting the wrong answers. Persona games are a commitment. It's hard because, like, I remember when I played Persona 5, it was, I think my final playtime was like 130 or 180 hours. So streaming it might be kind of tough. Streaming it might be kind of rough because of how long it'll take to go through. But I'm like, they just keep making so many Persona remakes though. You got like all of the Persona. They remade Persona 3, Persona 4 I think also has like Persona 4 Golden, Persona 5's got 500 spin-offs. the burnt food. We're about to turn into Grim in these food games. Yeah, we're like Grim, just too busy eating. Or it's like, yeah, we don't care about talking when we just want to eat. Yes, yeah, Persona 3 Portable. I miss Kotone. I miss Kotone too. I was so upset when she was not included in Persona 3 Reload. I was like, oh, I would totally play Persona 3 Reload. But then they're like, the female protagonist isn't included. So I was really sad. And I didn't end up getting the game because I really enjoy playing as the female protag. So I was kind of upset. Okay, I see what's happening here. Goodbye. I love that 2 wrong answers and it's game over. Yeah, like I was so sad. I was like, it was interesting having that like female protagonist because I think like what Persona 2 had a female protag maybe, but I'd never played Persona 2. I didn't get Persona 3 Reload. I decided I played enough when they just Kotone. Yeah, like I was really hoping to be able to play as like FemC again, because I really did like all of her social links, and it was just really nice to be able to play a Persona game and like play as a girl. It's just a nice touch. I would have loved for like Persona 5, like a female protagonist in Persona 5, like a female Joker. Like I think it would have been a really fun concept. Just take like whatever Joker as he is in like Persona 5, but then have like some gender bent version of him. I think it would be really interesting to see just from like a different perspective that way. So I know at least like fans are making a fan patch, so it's just like the actual company is not pulling the weight, so the fans have to step up and create a patch to put in the female MC. And like, you know what? Good for them. It's certainly a lot of work. It's definitely a passion project. I hope they're still continuing with it, because it was a couple of months ago I saw an update, and it seems like they were still working on it, basically doing their own model and adding in, you know, lines and voice acting for the FemC. So yeah, that's really cool. I really hope Persona will bring back a female protag one day. But yeah, playing on stream might be kind of rough. It's certainly a very long game. I was actually debating like playing one of the Ace Attorney games on stream, because I haven't it's been a very long time since I played like Ace Attorney Investigations. I'm like debating that, because it's still fairly long, but it's still shorter than Persona. Yeah, I saw Crowley trending today. I thought it was Twist related, but no, I was disappointed. Oh, it's not? Okay. Crowley, but not the Crowley we're thinking of? Interesting. To me, I would be like, yeah, it's Crowley, right? Book 8 does drop tomorrow, though, you guys. In JP side, Book 8 is coming out literally at the end of the month. So literally tomorrow. And if you guys didn't know already, I think Book 8 is titled something like the Enforcer of the Forbidden or something like that. Or the Forbidden Enforcer. And the synopsis of Book 8 so far is that we're actually entering another school tournament. So we're actually going to be competing in a magic tournament with RSA. So just like how we had Spell Drive, that it's like the Spell Drive tournaments between schools, this one's one for like magic, so I assuming like fighting. So I was like, oh, RSA mentioned, you guys. Maybe we'll finally see more RSA characters. Speaking of Crowley, if the theory is Malia's father gets debunked, everyone will be disappointed. Yeah, or you know, it just ends up being. I'd be curious. So, if like Malia's father, if it gets debunked because Malia's father is just like revealed as someone else entirely. But I feel like everything kind of lines up for it. JP tomorrow or R tomorrow? I think R tomorrow, the 30th. Basically, January 30th. So, I mean, technically it is the 30th over there, but I forget what time it drops. I think for them it always drops later in the day. So essentially, if you're in EST time right now, by the time we wake up, we'll probably find out more news. There's new Persona game, and main person is female, and you can play on your phone, tablet. Is there? There's a new Persona game? Or is that Persona X? Is that the mobile game? Because I think for the mobile game, the main character is male, isn't he? I know there's like new characters in it, and the there are female characters in it, but I thought the main character was still a guy. Is that a gacha game? Yeah, it is gacha. It's Persona gacha. It was like Persona 5 to Phantom X. Main person is female? Aren't they? I don't look this up. I thought he was a guy. Persona 5 to Phantom X. Like, wait, what's the main character is called Nagisa? Yeah, I thought Nagisa was male. Unless we're thinking of like other main characters female. I'm pretty sure Nagisa is a guy. Nagisa is a cute name. Yeah, pretty sure Nagisa is also the name of the guy in Assassination Classroom, right? Yeah, so it's like a mobile game. I think it's interesting because it's actually developed by a Chinese company, not a Japanese one. But some of the characters do look cool though, I have to say. Like I seen like little bits of news about it, like how one of the Phantom Thieves is like an older woman. And I'm like, yeah, that's what we needed, you know. Persona, I was really hoping to see like female protagonists and like even like older characters because they're always in like high school. So I'm like, why not a college setting, or like get some older characters in there? Just to, you know, just toss it up. Okay, so it looks like game over. Okay, I want to exit out of this now, but it was fun. Yeah, so it looks like for that game, if you get 2 answers wrong, you basically it's just game over. I love how she doesn't even say anything else. She's like, I see how it is, or I know what's happening here, and then it's like automatic game over. It was cute though. I enjoyed it. Just eating and trying to like multitask there. I'm gonna load up the next one now. Where's my older man? I heard there's one in the gacha, but he's not a main member. Oh, yeah. Where are the older guys? Or like, you know, like the older, where are the older women and the older men? That's like my beef with a lot of gacha games too. Because like... Okay, let me see if I can resize this. Especially like, you know, a lot of gacha games, I'm gonna pick on Hoyoverse especially, but like Hoyoverse? All like they're like allergic to like older women or something. Like no one looks old at all. It's just like no older women in like Genshin. I'm just gonna adjust this. There we go. We'll adjust like that. To Persona standard, I guess late 20s isn't even as early. I don't know, man. People on the internet are like, yes, you know, I like hags. You know, we're the older women. We want some hags, but the hags they're talking about are like late 20s to like women in their 30s. I'm like, what are you on? That's not a hag. It's like they're... Like maybe we're just too loose to that term. Not to gatekeep, but you know, I'm like... 20... anyone who is like in their late 20s, that is not hag status. I'm sorry. Like... Hag status is like when you start getting middle age, and if life expectancy is like 75 or like 80, then like you have to be in like your 40s, I guess, before. And not, even then, it still doesn't even seem accurate to say. I'll put... That's a little hard to see in the corner here. Let's just make it smaller. My family from most European would be confused. A hag is basically a witch. Elderly too. Yeah, you know, back in my day, a hag was like an old witch. You know, like the evil queen in her hag form that gave Snow White the poison apple. Like, that's a hag. I'm expecting like a hunched over, like bony, cackling witch. That's what I think of when I hear a hag. What about Love and Dead Space? Those guys look baby-faced. Sarah. I actually did play Love and Dead Space for a while. The only problem I have with Love and Dead Space is that it's simply too big for my phone. My phone can no longer handle Love and Dead Space. It takes up too much memory. I reached a point where I couldn't actually download the updates anymore, because it took up way too many gigs on my phone, and like I had no more space for it. I would play on an emulator, but I find that it's actually a lot more difficult doing all the battles in the emulator, and sometimes my emulator just like really acts up. Honestly, Love Dead Space is those people you see in Webtoon. Like what, the Korean webtoons? I think it's interesting they went with like a very more like realistic 3D style. Gives off kind of like, you know, the Final Fantasy smooth filter faces look. Because when I first saw them, I thought, I'm like, this just feels like, you know, Final Fantasy in terms of like the realism. Yeah, if your game is going to be the size of a PC console game, just release it there. Yeah, I'm like, I couldn't... I do not have, like, giga storage on my phone. I was thinking about upgrading my phone, but it's actually really expensive right now. I play it on my tablet. Yeah, I think you have to, like, literally get, like, a tablet or something with a lot more memory size, like... to be able to play it. Because I think for me, after Caleb was released, at some point after Caleb's release, they added in a feature that basically was way too big for my phone, and I couldn't actually download the updates. I forget what it was. They added something to it. I think they added like some sort of extra thingy that was just like, it took up too much space now. So unfortunately, I just could not continue playing it regularly. I saw my cousin kissing a poster of one of the guys. They know what's up. Which one of the guys was it? Who was it? Who did he stand? Who's their husband? It's interesting because a lot of times when I play otome games and you know, dating sims, I usually pick out a favorite, or I only play the routes of like my faves, and I don't bother with anyone else. But Love and Deep Space was like a case where I actually did end up liking all of the guys, and I couldn't decide on the fave. So I actually don't know if I have a Love and Deep Space favorite, because they all have some interesting points to them. But there wasn't anyone that I was like, yes, this person specifically. I think the blonde one or white hair one. Oh, Xavier? Okay. Xavier, you know what? I think he kind of deserves the love. I don't see as many Xavier fans on, like, maybe that are like vocal. I usually see a lot more like Silas fans and like Zane. So I think that's kind of neat. Into Xavier. Yeah, I couldn't pick a fave. I kind of liked a trait from each of them, though, which made it hard to pull on gacha, because I'm like, I like the cards. They're all, some of them were really cool. But my indecisiveness makes it really hard to save up on banners and figure out who to pull for. I don't think I have a favorite guy yet. It's not easy picking a fave. I think they were all designed in a way that makes them, like, I want to say, as universally appealing as possible. I keep getting the Xavier fan arts on my feed for some reason. I like going RPs, not only with lads, and suddenly she's always on my feed. Yeah, that's what happens on Twitter. I open up a post to like read one person's post, and next thing you know, I'll keep like getting a bunch of posts from them, or I keep seeing them on my feed. So it happens, whether good or bad. If it's something that you like to see, you're like, yeah, show me more of this. But sometimes you just click on stuff and you're like, I'm not actually interested in the entire topic. I only wanted to look at this one post. When the algorithm's like, oh, what's that? You saw one thing? How about like 50 more things? Yeah, it's gacha games for you. They'll try to make you buy everything. It's so tempting. Like, I already have, like, on my phone, I have twists on JP, twists on EN, and, you know, that already takes up quite a bit of memory. I still haven't fully uninstalled Fate Grand Order on my phone, even though I haven't played in ages. I'm still trying to catch up with Valkyrie Hearts, so with all the apps and stuff, I don't even have that many games, but it takes up a lot of storage space regardless. So maybe until I can finally upgrade my phone, I'm kind of stuck trying to figure out how to play lads. Half the time, some gacha games are pay to win. Yeah, especially if there's like power creep, you know, where you're like, oh, you're using a card, but then like some meta gets updated and you're like, actually, you might need these cards now to be able to advance in the story or the battles. That's why I don't play gacha. Yeah, it's fair enough. It is like, I feel like there's also so many gachas now. It's almost like a choice paralysis. It's very hard to stick to just one. And sometimes you just have to choose and pick like which one you're gonna stick with. So like for me, even though I only really play twists, I'm still really bad at logging in and actually playing twists. But I'm glad that twist is the type of game where I can be casual about it. I don't have to like grind every day. I see a lot of amazing Chinese cosplays of the guys of Love and Deep Space, but I don't know if AI videos though. It's hard because There are actually like god tier cosplayers out there for Love and Deep Space. I'm like, hell, Love and Deep Space has their own official cosplayers that like, you know, attend events. I saw recently in China they had this one event where you can basically have like a meet and greet sort of with the guys from Lads, and then they had like the house that was recently put in a game. They like built an entire set of this house, and then you can like line up and go basically interact with them for 60 seconds. And like they basically had a whole hiring process of finding the right actors to cosplay as the character. So I think it's kind of cool that they put that much attention into it, and also like, you know, had this IRL experience. Like, can you imagine if Aniplex basically hired a bunch of official Twisted Wonderland cosplayers, and then they just had these cosplayers at a convention or some event, and you just go and you can interact with like Leona and Vil and Azul for like 60 seconds. I think that's really cool. Incredibly hard to organize, cannot imagine, but it'd be super neat. I always thought it was interesting when Asia can have, you know, official cosplayers for events. The only one I technically invest in, but don't play Twist. Yeah, that's physically me. I play Twist, but I'm not like heavily playing Twist, you know. Jamil Leona drew me in. Ah, yes. For me, my introduction to Twist was the Tweels. I tune out for a second. I try to keep my gacha, mainly Twist nowadays. Yeah, still FGO, but I'll read the story whenever I feel like it. FGO is so beefy, cause in FGO I got up to the Lost Belt Atlantis, so I finished Lost Belt Atlantis, and I stopped right before Olympus. But then, like, I felt like the story was getting really long to read, and I think Lost Spell 6 is like an entire novel. So I was like, I don't have time to sit down and actually read through all the story, or I wish there was a way where I didn't have to do the battles and I could just read it, because I think I would actually rather do that. I'm like, I forget about the actual battles in FGO, I just want to read the story. I think I'll faint if I see any of favorite cosplayers. Yeah, I think I would just like get nervous. There's like some really good sometimes like you meet like a really good cosplayer who's like doing a character that you like, and then it's like, oh my god, I suddenly feel nervous now. Grandma's what got me into Twist, because I saw some fan art of him. Oh, interesting! He's a very cute kitty. I really liked it, Grimm's design. In terms of like, he looks like a mascot character, but he's not like the usual like happy, cutesy, supportive mascot character. He's very much like a gremlin. You wanna know what's fun to me? FGO, I think €8 game for NA. It's about 10 gigs on the phone, but other games I tried playing my phone well over 30 gigs before Y1 finished. Wow. Yeah, I don't know if FGO has managed to optimize their game, or if they just like remove previous assets, or maybe because like they're not using 3D models. Maybe it's like maybe that's why. I know FGO is like, they have animations, but they're pretty light on the animations, aside from like the Noble Phantasms. But yeah, I've been able to keep FGO on the phone, but then it's like, yeah, Love and Deep Space absolutely eats up so much memory, just devours it. I'm not, whatever you said, dramatic pointing. I thought Twist was a ripoff of Harry Potter. Hello? Sorry, you know what? Honestly, when I want to explain what Twisted Wonderland is to someone, to be honest, the easiest way for me to sell Twist to someone is basically be like, hey, did you have a Harry Potter phase? Do you like the idea of the magic schools? Were you also a fan of Black Butler? Do you like pretty boys? Do you like Disney villains? If you said yes to all of them, here's Twisted Wonderland. Go play it. It's just so much easier to sell it that way. I'm like, you know what? If you're interested in magic schools, you want pretty boys, you want villains, here. This is the whole package. This is the whole package. It's like you can have fun. Which I was actually talking to someone at a convention before, because I was cosplaying as Azul, and I met someone at a con, and then we got into talking about Twist, and then I managed to convince them to download Twist on the spot. I don't know if they ended up actually sticking with it and playing it, but I thought it was really funny how they're like, okay, I'm just gonna download the game now, and they're just like downloading it in the middle of the convention. I have an anime opening problem. I've been listening to the new Oshinoko opening on repeat. Hey, I really like the season 3's Oshinoko opening and ending. Cause it's both of them are good. Like the ending is by Natori, who's it is a bop, but like the opening is really cool too. Jesse the singer's voice, she's like, "Test me." It's just, they're good songs. I don't blame you. I was listening to it a lot during work. Hard for me to say for sure, but dang. Oh, yeah. What's Twist? Traumatized boys as a reincarnation of Disney villains. Yeah, it's just like... I love how sometimes I describe it and they're like, so is it like Descendants? I'm like, I have not watched Descendants, like Disney Descendants, but yeah, sure. I used my event single ticket for Azul to get him. Oh. Next time for sure. Like, I think I have only like... I have a dual Zorm SSR and I have one spook version of him. But Little Bean keeps stealing all my Azuls. I think this is absolutely hilarious. No matter what she does, she'll always keep pulling Azul. She's got like a level, like fully uncapped, like level 100 plus Azul. Because he just keeps coming home. He just keeps showing up without even trying. I'm like, I'm just gonna wait till eventually the spooks will come back. I mean, I already got a Jade spook before. So I'm sure I'm just gonna get spooks reoccurring again. I was gonna say, isn't Maleficent implied to be Malice's grandmother? Yeah, I feel like... We never saw his grandmother. It feels that way. And I mean, like, Malice's mother also is... It's just a whole... Maybe it's just a whole descendant line of Maleficent. Honestly, Cater's not a case of cinnamon rolls secretly depressed. Why the teens always the most traumatized? Teens animes. It's funny because it's like, yes, we have a whole game and anime about Disney villains, but everyone is overblotting all over the place because no one communicates properly and everyone's like super repressed in some way. Oh, my friend is trying Arknight Enfield, did I mention? I think that game is too much of a headache with the devs. With how the devs try going on about it. It feels weird when I play the OG game. It's interesting because I did hear about Arknight's Enfield. I heard about Arknights, and I also heard about Arknight's Enfield. My only knowledge of Arknights is that it seems like it was tower defense, and like some of the character designs were really cool. But I'm not too sure about what Arknight's Enfield is like. I feel like there's been some mixed reviews on it. Like some people seem to not really like it, so I couldn't tell if it's a good or bad game. I've had canon, Maleficent is related to Malice's bloodline, which is why they're so feared and powerful. I mean, it's I think in canon, Dragon Fae seem to be just really OP in general. There's not a lot of Dragon Faes to begin with, but they're just like stupidly OP. So just being a Dragon Fae, I guess, just gives you like huge stats. Okay, let's drink some water. We will also try playing Someone Stole My Lunch, which is another game I found on itch.io that's just like a fun lighthearted game. I'll just start. I'll just click start. Like gas. Always surprised. Yeah, Maleficent was the founding ancestors for Malice's family. I can see that. Yeah, Enfield is a Landslab's tutorials. I actually rage quit in the middle one because it's so long and patronizing about setting up conveyor belt. Like, wait, what is Enfield's about? Is it actually about setting up conveyor belts? Like, are you creating like base camps or something? It's hard when you get into a game and there's like a very like huge learning curve. This is the same thing with Valkyrie Heart, because like Valkyrie Heart is actually a very straightforward story so far, but like it is pretty rough in terms of all the game items and that you're just suddenly introduced to. Not only Malice got a grandpa, that's an old warrior. He also has a famous great grandmother from God knows how many years. Yeah, who knows? The Fae just live forever. It's Factoria, but the tutorials are super insulting to your talent, Jake. Oh, Factoria, I heard about that. Wait, Enfield is literally creating like factories and like conveyor belts? Is that what it is? I thought it was still an RPG. Like I thought you were supposed to fight in it. Or is this like or like all the fighting happens in Arknights and Enfield is just now building stuff? That sounds rough though. The door opens with a jingle as I walk in. This must be management's doing again. It says to improve morale when we're too busy to head outside. What kind of cafe only has one coffee machine? Looks like the lame-ass coffee too. I've had really shitty work coffee before, and it's so like demoralizing. Where I'm like, I just need a cup of coffee, and they give me like the shittiest coffee blend that corporate can afford, or like scrimp on. They didn't even provide us with any coffee filters. I'm tempted to tip over the nearby trash can, but decide against it. The janitors are on the same thinking boat as us. My only saving grace is lunchtime. And today is special. Any other day I would have gone out into the big city and treated myself at a local bistro. However, a new project sprung up and I've been forced to stay inside during lunch. My weary co-workers also have to live this type of life, suffering from malnutrition and gastritis. Yikes. But why should I suffer alongside them? What awaits me behind these fridge doors? Is my masterpiece, my katsudon. The night before, I flattened the plumpest pork loin, breaded it in the crispiest panko, and deep-fried it in the finest oils and spices from my pantry. Double fried to perfection, then smothered in beaten eggs, sweet onions, and homemade tonkatsu sauce. That does sound really good. All atop a steaming bowl of fluffy rice. Saliva dribbles down as I imagine my fork piercing through the skin to reveal its soft white meat inside. It's unfortunate I couldn't eat it fresh off the stove, but at least the microwave here is more competent than the company's infrastructure. With a happy hum, I walk over to open the fridge. The shelves are empty around this time, so I easily spot my bowl. Despite the bowl's innocent pink coloring, it's from a prestigious lunchbox brand. Wow. I love that. Prestigious. I don't own just any pink coloring bowl. This is the prestigious Tupperware brand. All the other peasants can't afford the high-end lunchbox I have. I love how that's like a thing to brag about. But then again, I guess like owning the actual Tupperware company brand is can be pretty neat. Tutorials are meant to help you get into a game's world, not hold your hand throughout the whole game. Okay. I guess because maybe there's so much to do, they have to hold your hand. It feels building a factory. Oh wow, okay. There's story and combat, but a selling point is putting tech all over beautiful fields. Oh, tutorial for Caravel is a helicopter parrot. My main question is, how has this company hasn't been sued and taken down for health violations? Oh, we waited for the coffee machine here. I don't know, man. Sometimes you just work at companies or places that just like really screw in the lines. I think it's hard not to use your left mouse click and drag and dang line to connect two machines. Never know, because I wasn't sure about the fighting aspect of Arknights, but I'm like, I kind of want to build factory parts, guys. Is it worth it if I try to play Arknights Enfield? Should I try it? Because I don't know, I kind of want to build machine parts, not gonna lie. No, Koa, they literally overstep with the tutorials. Okay, this isn't easy instructions. They treat you like you need them to guide your own hands. Okay. I can't say I recommend it, to be honest. Just play Death Stranding. Wait, so you're telling me to go from building machine parts to playing walking simulator? From what I hear. I know Death Stranding probably has a really good story, though. Which I'm like, now that I think about it, I'm like, I feel like I downloaded like Until Dawn on my PS5 from like a while back. Oh crap, I probably need to check if I need what games are out on the PlayStation this month. PlayStation, what games I can download, but I have such a backlog. I want to see though, the PlayStation Plus, what games are out this month? I want to see the monthly games. I'm just gonna briefly look before I forget, because I know I'll forget. Oh, okay. PlayStation Plus. They have Core Keeper. Oh, they have Disney Epic Mickey, actually. Rebrushed. The Epic Mickey is on PlayStation Plus, if you remember. And Need for Speed. Unbound. Man, I gotta start like going through my PlayStation backlog. But I have that in a different room in the house, so it's kind of hard for me to hook it up to a computer. I second that. Oh, Enfield actually took a lot of inspiration from Death Stranding in the exploration. Oh, okay. For Factory, Factoria, or Satisfactory are good. Okay. Good to know. I was curious. Potentially trying it out. But I will definitely keep that in mind. My food deserves the best, of course. I pick up my cute bowl, but notice something's off. Sauce stains on the side of the bowl's lip. Did I spill it on the way to work? Now I think about it, it's much lighter than it was this morning. With trepidation, I unclipped the lid. It's gone. My thick cut of fried pork. My egg slurry of dashi and soft onions. My fluffy steamed rice. All gone. Only a light brown puddle and some rice grains remain. Is it the work of a thief? Wait, no, I shouldn't be doubting my coworkers. Maybe someone took my lunch by mistake? But this morning, I only saw clear Tupperware containers. How could anyone mistake my lunch, my premium lunchbox, for theirs? Did someone steal my lunch? My stomach gurgles painfully. It tells me that my decision to skip breakfast was a foolish one. And my phone alarm goes off. My 15-minute break is about to end. What should I do about this beef? I can give up, quit your job, or report to HR. Wow, okay. Quite a couple of choices there. What do we do with the thief? We just quit our job, that's it? You're like, that's it? I'm tired of spending another day on these lunchbox stealing thieves. Up to you, yeah, and just know the gacha is brutal. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the whole gacha thing too. I'm like, wait, what do gacha units do? If you're just building a factory, they help with your factory? Wow, hey coworkers, steal your lunch. Yeah, who does that? It boggles my mind, the idea that you would just steal someone else's lunch that they brought to work. Your own coworkers. Small sad violent sounds. Yeah. Oh. 15-minute lunch break seems kind of toxic. Like, you can barely eat in like 15 minutes. Imagine quitting your job over some food. I would quit. The paycheck ain't worth it. Just dump me. Oh, we just gonna quit. We're like done. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of everything in this damn company. Something snaps inside me as I run over to the coffee machine. I rip it off the wall and toss it to the ground. The trash can is next. With a firm kick, it flips over and empty coffee cups fly out. Finally, the stupid little jingle bell. I yank it off the door's hinge and aim it squarely at the employee of the month frame on the wall. My breathing is haggard. My back is covered in sweat. What? We're just like... This is a valid crash out. Sanitary offers workers can only do so much. I stopped my cubicle and hastily write up my 2 weeks notice to human resources. Though who can even say I'll be here tomorrow? Once I'm out the front door and never coming back. Ending to boiling point. That's so funny. Performance revealed by name Kale. I love that. Someone just steals your lunch, you just like immediate the immediate crash out. You're like, I'm done here. I'm gonna blow this popsicle stand. I'm out. Our pity for Enfield is 120. So, oh, ooh, F120. Sadly, this new job is a sunrise job. 4 a.m. to 9 a.m. Wow. I leave early and go home and sleep. Yeah, night shift it can be pretty rough. So it'll be kind of hard to have that work-life balance, but still, all the best on it. I had to refresh chat. Turns out Dragon and Gum became ghosts. Oh no. Imagine if we just think out of the wall. Yeah. That'd be so funny. Could you imagine walking in and one of your coworkers is just like losing their absolute shit from like not being able to eat lunch? Just to tear everything out. I'm gonna rip all the light fixtures. Take a sink with me while I'm at it. Wow, very bad performance review. Well, screw you, Kale. Alright, let's slow back. Blessing the sky is not working with the public. Yeah, if you do a night shift, you may not need to interact with as many people. Maybe when I work a lot in my job, change my schedule time. Yeah, I know like some places can do like alternating shifts. Plus, then go to McDonald's, get those delicious breakfast food. Ooh, McDonald's hash browns. That's like my thing. Back when I was like commuting an hour to work every day, I would like one of the stops I had to get off at to transfer my bus, I just go and get like a McDonald's hash brown. Can't do night shifts. I drink my medication that makes me drowsiness tonight. Oh, that's rough. Even when I was a night owl, I have to say I'm actually not much of a night owl. I'm like I'm in bed by midnight, and then I rise at like 7. I'm just like really bad at staying up late. If I stay up past midnight, I don't know what it is. It just like messes me up for like the next couple days. Like if I go to bed at like 1 or 2 a.m., I'm like basically a zombie for the next 48 hours. I'm watching you play games while I'm watching horror movies and playing games too. Whoa! All the multitasking. Just maximize content. I love hash browns, the pancakes, and the sausage patties, and the coffee. It's so good. Yeah, I think McDonald's coffee is actually pretty decent, especially compared to some other places I've had. I'd be too nervous to do night shifts, especially getting home. Lots of crazy hobos in my hometown. Yeah, I feel that. There's a lot of crazies in my neighborhood too. There's like oh, it's they kind of roam around. Sometimes I like drive home at night and it feels like freaking Walking Dead in front of me. They like to walk in the middle of the road, and I'm like, please don't walk in the middle of the road. I'm trying not to hit you with my car if I can. Okay, so we're not gonna quit our job this time. What happens if you just report to HR? The most rational decision is to report it to HR. I take out my phone and speed dial HR. I love how we have HR and speed dial. It's important to have your most important contacts ready when you need them. Hello, this is Kale of Human Resources. How may I help you? Hi, Kale. I'd like to report a theft. Oh, stolen. My lunch. Was it during company hours or company property? Yes and yes. Unfortunately, we cannot compensate your loss. I don't want compensation, Kale. An employee's lunch is their personal property. Yes, but isn't it worrying to have a theft happen on company grounds? We have cases like this very often. The company is not responsible for them. Yes, I know, but if you have anything else to report, please send an email. My lunch break is starting. Wow, Kale. Alright. Big fat help you are. Working night shift, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about the car accident. The drive is 30 minutes, sadly. Have to use the highway to get there. Yeah, it's like, it's kind of like in my town, where like, sometimes you get to a place and it's only 20 minutes if you drive there, but if you try to take public transit, it's like an hour. I'm like, why is this such a huge discrepancy? Yeah, this place is HR, and yeah, you were right, Gum. They did not do anything about it. Kale hangs up before I can say any more. The worst. Sit in the middle of the sidewalk, walking on with cigarette and can of alcohol. Ugh, that sucks. Oh, time to booby chop the food, mix mayonnaise into yogurt. I just start like eating it. Just eating nothing but mayo. Does it happen often? Then do something about it. Nobody likes kale. Nobody likes kale. The HR wrap and the vegetable. Actually, no, I kind of do like kale. Not gonna lie. Especially kale chips. Kale salad, I don't know, I like mine cooked. With nothing else I can do, I begrudgingly pour myself a lukewarm cup of coffee and return to work. Damn, not even a proper coffee machine. Death must be met with nasty pettiness. Yes, I might feel like, you know, I've like read stories online of people who have like workplace theft, where, you know, they're like stealing their lunches and stuff, and so people put in like laxatives and like, or like super spicy stuff in their food to try and catch the thief. Yeah, it can be considered poison, so too risky. You have to be very careful with the dosage. You don't like mayo? Mayo is so tasty. Okay, but have you tried the Japanese mayo? Because there's like, wherever there's a regular mayo, like whatever, Hellman's or Heyman's mayonnaise, but then there's Kewpie or Kewpie, like Japanese mayonnaise, and Japanese mayonnaise is actually superior. Mayo is not nasty. Mayo is tasty. I don't know what why are you guys hating on mayo? Have you ever tried mayonnaise with fries? It's actually really good. Never pack anything, goes in the fridge. Lock everything in my desk. Yeah, that's good too. I used to bring like I used to heat up food and put it in like a big thermos. So it's just like a whatever medley of rice and side dishes all packed in a thermos. And I used to eat that because when I was like in school and couldn't get access to a microwave. But then I'm like, I do like eating my foods hot. I used to like mayo on my burgers. I remember some fast food puts a lot of mayo, and when I ate it, it was like eating a spoonful of mayo. You just got to have it on the side and add it in. I don't know how to troll Dragon Swan and everything while stealing your food. Just not cover it in mayonnaise. What if I dip strawberries in ketchup and cover it in chocolate? Ketchup chocolate? I wonder how that might actually taste not bad. Chocolate and I think the chocolate will actually balance out the ketchup. That's my recipe asks for mayo, and I don't taste mayo. Yeah, you just don't put a lot of mayo. Mayo is just meant to be like a little drizzle. You're not supposed to like put a heap and globs of it. Ichikawa from Gintama, when else? And this slander of mayonnaise. No, I'm on his side. I'm on team mayo, okay? I like mayonnaise. I like good mayonnaise. I like potato salads. The potato salads are made with mayonnaise. I think potato salads are really tasty. And you guys just have to try Japanese mayo, like, please. Just give it a shot. It's different, I swear. It makes really good egg salad sandwiches. I don't like the texture of mayo. I'm like, isn't the texture of mayo the same as like the texture of yogurt? Unless you're not a fan of yogurt either. Because to me, they kind of have a similar texture. Like mayonnaise and Greek yogurt. Despite yesterday's incident, I still brought my lunch. I can't falter in the face of despair. After all, I made Mabo Tofu. How did I make it again? Hello guys. How do you make your Mabo Tofu? Wax, rat poison, or Sichuan peppercorns? Yes. I do love my tofu with a side of rat poison. Every burger joint near me slathers the stuff in the burgers. Yeah, I have to admit, some people, like some burger joints, or just really love to like just layer on whatever sauce or mayo or whatever other type of chipotle mayo or wherever. Like, and then it makes your burger buns all soggy. Which I'm just like, they should just give it to the side. You just add a little bit. I love yogurt, especially fruit yogurt or strawberries. Or banana peaches. Yeah, super valid. I like Greek yogurt and like yogurt drinks. That's how I get my probiotics. Wax? Can't wax stick to the lips? Can we get charged for murder for rat poison? Probably. I don't mind a little bit of it. Too much messes with my taste buds. Yeah, I think okay, for everyone needs to like tone down their mayo. Either get your mayo on the side, or just like put a little tiny spread of mayo. It's not. I feel like the amount of mayo should not equal to the amount of ketchup that you would put as a substitute. I don't mind a little bit. Yeah. I don't eat yogurt often. I like yogurt smoothies though. Yeah, yogurt smoothies are tasty. I like booster juice when like they mixed in with all like the different blends. They announced Ace English actor towards your convention. Ooh, lucky. I still haven't gotten any of the Twist voice actors at a con near me yet. I might have to wait until the summer and see if maybe they'll show up then. I love mayo. Thank you, Gum. Finally, someone on the mayo team. Mayonnaise is delicious. Y'all missing out or having too much mayo. It's all about having a little, just a bit, you know. Damn, Max Milton heading to your convention. Yeah, that's cool. I hope to be able to see like any of the Twist voice actors at conventions near me in the summer. Fingers crossed for it. Right. I mean, we could put rat poison in the mapo tofu, but I think we would actually go to jail for it. Oh, what happened if we put wax, actually? I'm gonna pick wax and see what happens. With the help of many YouTube videos, I made a wax replica of mapo tofu. The white tofu cubes are made from wet styrofoam. The red sauce is from acrylic and watercolor. I mixed roasted ground peppercorns into the translucent red wax and poured it into my bowl. It helps hide the smell. With a glaze of resins and some patience, the fake wax mapo tofu was complete. I snicker, imagining the perpetrator attempting to scoop into the mold only for their plastic spoon to rebound back into their face. In exchange, I'll starve. I love the pettiness of it. I won't actually make a real lunch. I'll watch YouTube and make a real life replica of my lunch. I was still waiting for my model to dry this morning, so I had no time to make myself something to eat. 5 hours later. Lunch quickly arrives, and I return to retrieve my bowl from the fridge. Lunch quickly arrives, and I return to... I sat down, despite knowing that it's fake food, seeing an untouched dish. Satisfies me. I flick open the lid and... Scoop! No! 2 scoops were gone from the bowl like sliced jelly! The thief is beyond my comprehension. Something sparks inside me. I return to my desk to write my resignation letter. Afterwards, I run to the nearest tech store and purchase some necessities. Why are we quitting our job? A month passes. Oh my god, do we quit our job and become a YouTuber? Wax food, you wouldn't believe it. Did we actually legit just become a YouTuber? I quit my job and became a wax food artist. Yeah, I believe it. Yep, that's me. I became a wax food artist YouTuber. What can I say? After witnessing that travesty, I knew I had talent in the wax arts. If someone can mistake my creation for real food, then why live a corporal life? Yeah, ending number 3, raw talent. For Forget about being a corpo, Dro. We're gonna become a wax food artist YouTuber. JPFTO got a new dog boy. A new dog boy? Is he cute? I need to know. I need to know now. I got... Who is he? Oh, Robbie gets to come to the convention. Robbie is Robbie Damon? Like same one who voices Akechi from Persona 5? Let's just see her. He also is coming to this panel on table. Oh, that's so sweet. Bunch of wax eaters. This place is full of reckless lunatics. Yeah, so someone's really hungry enough to eat wax. Kale hates you. He's voiced by Ishida Akira. Ooh. I need to find out who's the dog boy. I want to know who the dog boy is. What's his name? So there's so few male characters that get released on FGO now that I like need to know. Anasaka no Okina. Okay. I gotta look him up. Yo. Is this a woman? Or the guy? Wait, no. Hold on. They'll give me a different photo. I got confused. No, oh, okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Very pretty. Oh, he's like a pretty boy. I'm just like looking at... Sorry, I'm distracted. I'm looking him up now. Because I'm like, yes, we need more dog boys and fox boys. Like, holy shit. I've been like trying to get more gacha games. I'm like, why is it we have so many fox girls, so many cat girls, so many fox women, but where are all the cat boys and all the fox boys? Like, we don't have enough of them. There's a huge imbalance. So you know what, FGO, at least you have something there. Like, about damn time we get some like dog, fox, cat boy, and just any. This place needs to be sued for health violations. Yeah, who's going around eating wax in this corporate office? His final form was revealed recently. Oh yeah, I'm looking at pictures of him. He looks cool. Yeah, Max and Ray were twirling away with merch towards Japan, and Robbie came and gave me the merch hat and shirt. Oh, how nice! I think they have more males than Wua. Yeah, FGO, despite FGO's great imbalance, FGO does actually have a lot of good male characters. It's a guy, don't worry. I got tricked. Okay, I was like, wait, is this a man or a woman? I've been fooled several times before. His first two harms have been fighting with a dog. In his final form, I guess they fused. Yeah. I see the one where he's like, he actually has the ears and the big fluffy boa, kind of going like full Shishomaru there, kind of. That's cool though. I like the little fox dog thing is so cute. Okina's the first male caster since Merlin. Jeez, Merlin came out like ages ago. God, that's how you know like FGO is like, FGO has been like releasing so few male characters. It's like about damn time. That's cool though. He looks cool. I'm on the agenda of like, we need more dog boys, more fox boys. Good for them. Gotta go. See ya, chat. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Gum. Hope you have a good day or good night. Hope he gets announced. Want to see him. Guess I didn't know it was a men are outnumbered recently, FGO, because they're a good number of them. Yeah, it's well, FGO still has way more women, but at least they still have male characters. Okay, we're not gonna use wax or rat poison. Sichuan peppercorns. That's how mapo tofu is made. Yes, the spice of my life. How could I forget the nose-numbing smell of roasted Sichuan pepper? The thick red oil of the bean paste. The firm, bouncy texture of the cube tofu. With an internal heat so good it transcends the taste buds. Mapo tofu. Eating plain rice is great, but it can't beat the spicy fragrance of chili oil and peppercorns. But this one is different. I spiked up the heat, adding twice the amount of ground pepper and chili. A spice too powerful for the mortal tongue. Right before I kiss my baby goodbye, I sprinkle on some more pepper. If anyone dares open my bowl, a red, powdery explosion awaits them. 5 hours later. Lunchtime arrives, and I rush to the break room. Perhaps today will be different? I take out my bowl. The lightness of the silicone bowl is foreboding. It's empty. But how? Why? Who is this food-crazed glutton? Wait, if someone ate my super spicy Sichuan mapo tofu, then their lips should be bright red right now. With the remaining minutes of my break, I look far and wide for the mysterious red lip caper. But to no avail, my pepper-kissed burglar was nowhere to be found. There are too many employees in this company! Wearing lipstick! I gave up on finding those hot lips. It went home. Luckily, the stench of peppers clung to my suit, and people avoided me in the subway during like rush hour. Rat foiled again. There, JP, 149 males, 246 females. Wow, okay, yeah, that's... Think about how many characters we have. I mean, it's still double the amount, right, of females. At least FGO, the guys get story attention and staying good. They actually made me like Gilgamesh. There's Archer Gilgamesh and then there's Caster Gilgamesh. To be fair, I do like Caster Gilgamesh more than Archer Gilgamesh, but I think over time I've gone from like immediately hating him to be like, okay, he's kind of funny, especially in Fate Extra. He was kind of funny. Oh, and Overown, damn, anymore too. Yeah, I never got to the Lost Belt with Overown, so I don't know if I like him or not. Visually, he's not my type, so I don't really care for him. But I know, like, he's gotten so much like figures made of him. It makes me so jealous because they don't really make merchandise of my favorite FGO characters. Like, my favorite characters tend to be like 3 or 4 star male characters, so they never get the attention. Alright, on my way home, I caught a supermarket sale. How much do you want to bet it's Kale who's stealing your lunch? Could you imagine? It's like, yeah, he's not doing anything about it. It's just so he can keep mooching off of me. Archer Gilgamesh is his younger days. Yeah, when he's still arrogant. He did lose Enkidu, but he didn't do his journey for immortality. Asagil's post that journey. Yeah, that's true. It's like a different stage of his life after he lost his best friend and, you know, became a more wise ruler. That's why I was compelled to make fish head curry for lunch. Wow. A big steamed fish head simmered in thick milky curry sauce. Sliced tomatoes, okra, and eggplants float around. I gotta admit that curry does look good. Aside from the fish head. Succulent bouncy fish cheek and big sticky eye drenched in tangy curry sauce. A vibrant, comfy dish to ease the stress of this weary week. But will it survive until my break? That thief is still out on the loose, ready to pounce. I'm like, we should just put our food in our desk at this point. I need to protect my meal. This is my last stand, my last course of action. What should I do? Mass email, lunch at cubicle, fridge note. I don't know, how should we protect our lunch? Fridge note, eat our lunch at cubicle. Mass email. I think we should just eat our lunch at the cubicle or put a note on the fridge. Oberon has amazing writing, I keep hearing. I still need to do this story myself, but I know parts about. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why they so well liked. Asagil gave away his treasure. Ah, yes, more Warrior King of Heroes. That's gonna stink, yeah. I'm like, fish head curry. I'm like, the whole office is gonna smell it. Lunch at the cubicle, screw your coworkers, sure. Everyone, I need to announce with my the smell of my lunch that I am having fish curry. I should keep my lunch with me. The closer, the better. Sitting comfortably in my solo chair, I type away in my Excel sheets. My pink bowl keeps me company, so my nerves are relaxed. Nearby, some workers are gabbing away. So how's your tournament report coming along? Never mind, Dad. Did you see who's employee of the month again? Who? The new hire, that French dude. French? From abroad? Who knows, but he's been snagging employee of the month ever since he started last year. I've been trying for this month, but I lost. Man, give up. You can't beat him. You went on vacation to play the new Elf Ring last week, remember? Yeah, the newest hit game, Elf Ring. Oh, you're right. I finally finished talking and leave the area. I can finally eat in peace. Never pack food that needs to be refrigerated. But at the same time, I just really enjoy eating hot meals. Like, I'd like to pack, like, basically bentos. But I like to microwave my stuff to eat it. Shifting my keyboard away and replacing it with my bowl, I flip open the lid. Explosion of spice enters my nostrils. What's that smell? Someone's eating in the cubbies again. It be like that sometimes. We sit beside each other silently. It's the first time I've been able to eat a meal during lunch. The tangy aroma wakes me up and stirs my stomach. I take out my spoon and dig in. I dig in. That's not my stomach growling anymore. I turn my head and spot an unfamiliar figure passing by. Hello? Oh, I fall in love with a new anime that came out weeks ago. It's called Tamon B-Side. It's so cute and funny. Funny enough, I was talking about Tamon B-Side in like a previous stream or so. I've been watching it too. I've been really enjoying it. It's just really nice to see, like, it's very cute, comfy anime. I just love like all the oshikatsu happening in there, supporting your idol. So it's been a fun series. I've been an anime only watcher so far, but I've enjoyed it, and I'm actually surprised they actually animated the choreo for like the dances in the anime. So I think that's cool. Maybe y'all handle thieves even have to smell each other's lunches. Yeah. Maybe HR actually gave a shit. We have to deal with this. He's a ruggedly handsome man with a very sharp. Look at that chin. Look at Dorito chin. You could stab someone with that chin. He looks down my bowl, grimacing. You stink. I take that back. He's insufferable. Wait, it doesn't smell too bad, but it's distracting everyone else. Why didn't you put it in the fridge? Before I can even swear back, he walks away. Stinky? Rather than my curry, it smelled like he hadn't left the company in a week. My nose scrunches up, remembering his sour stench. The smell left such an impression that I couldn't even enjoy my long-awaited meal peacefully. Damn! When some guy comes on by and he's just ruining the atmosphere with his stank. That man, that menace, he seems familiar. I can't put my finger on who he reminds me of. Who does he remind you of? Riku? Oh my god, Riku, what are you doing here? Listen here, you don't get to talk your smack and not hear anything back. Yeah, honestly, it's like, excuse you, I'm just enjoying my lunch in peace, thank you. Speaking of which, I should spray some air freshener later. Stinky! Ending 6, we get called Stinky. Fair performance review. What? Eating my desk just gives me a stinky ending? You're calling me stinky. Alright, let's try a fridge note instead. I shouldn't blow this out of proportion. I'm a working adult after all. From my pocket, I take out my expensive fountain pen that I splurged my bonus on. Ooh, good taste. I too enjoy fountain pens. By happenstance, the company likes to supply us with copy paper in the break room. They think that we see it, we'll be compelled to continue working during our break. None of my coworkers are that gullible, but the amount of paper does decrease throughout the week. I take advantage of the company's quirks and take a clean paper from the pile. Oh, hey, I just realized! Isn't that the guy's face on the wall there? You only see the outline of his silhouette, but that looks like him. Yeah, he's the thief, I'm calling it. Yeah, it's gotta be the thief. I'm on to you, suspicious white-haired anime guy. Didn't blow this out of proportion, then brags about the pen. Right to crash out ending. It's like we've already had a very valid crash out. When do adults actually handle things maturely? We're expected to handle things maturely in a professional environment. But I mean, crash outs, you know, happen from time to time. Let's leave a note. To my dear thief of mine. Address. To? You? Do? Who? Oh. Rats! Threat? I will. I don't know what these words represent. I will what? What am I gonna do? The person who keeps stealing my lunch. I don't know what words I was putting there. I will find you. Wherever you are, I'll have you know I have a set of particular skills I've honed throughout my life as a corporate drone. Whoever keeps stealing my lunch, I will find you, and when I find you, I will kill you. Compensate me! After the note was done, I secure it with magnets. And now we wait. I hope my lunch doesn't get stolen. The audacity! The lion, the witch, the audacity of this bitch. Who is stealing my food! I take the paper and tear it to shreds with my teeth. Like a normal adult. My saliva wets the dry paper as it greases my tongue. Jeez. I just imagine the main character just like shoving the paper in their mouth. It's like tearing it like a dog, like. Jeez, wow, tasty. Are we actually eating paper for lunch? My god. We gotta set up cameras. We gotta catch this person. Just keep stealing our food. It's been 4 days. I'm in a break room holding today's lunch. This time, it'll be different. I will succeed. These thefts will stop. You will survive my lunch. You will be in my stomach today. I swear on my health insurance. I kiss it a temporary farewell as I walk out the room. I think they need to stop putting it in the same pink Tupperware. A lone figure walks into the break room. Instead of grabbing coffee, he reaches out towards the fridge. It's an unusual time to have lunch, as many employees are currently preoccupied. He reaches past the stacks of clear Tupperware, singling out a bowl. A pink silicone bowl. He stands by the counter, obscuring his actions with his back. The bowl lid comes off with a click. This is new. What's new? The figure's shoulders jolt up, but then relaxes as he turns around. Nothing. All there were new. Coffee filters. Pet management repurposed the coffee paper. Right. Who are you? Me? I'm really not that important. Rather, why don't we start with you, buddy? Cool. I smile at him as he turns away, ignoring me. We just stand there for a few minutes. Don't you have work? How's that coffee? Why do I drink this place's coffee? Don't tell me you drink it? That slimy brown water? It's not that bad. It sucks. You sound like you hate yourself. "3 days I've starved because of you. 3 days. Actually, what did you do these past few days? What else would I be doing? It's a work week. You come to the break room often? At this exact time every day? Of course, I have to eat. Eat? Well, yeah, don't you?" Yes. I would if I could. Speaking of which, I'm gonna eat. Mind leaving? Wow, me too. I'm skipping precious work time to have my lunch early. Why don't we eat together? That's an awful idea. What? This guy was literally stealing the food. That hurts. We're all co-workers, aren't we? I like being alone. Yeah, so he can steal more food. Sales provided me with enough problems. Well, I'm hungry. You'll just have to suffer. Wait outside. I'll be done quick. Is this your private bathroom? Certainly would be nice. Are you hiding something? Selling trade secrets to a rival company? I wish. Doing something illegal? To ask the company that. They've broken several labor laws already. Well, the company doesn't give a shit. Maybe you're the frisky type. I point behind him. Feeling, perhaps? I made my move. With sidestep, I try to maneuver around the man. But he swiftly blocks my view, left and right. Why are you stopping me? Feeling guilty? Guilty for what? My right to a meal? His stature and speed outmatch me. I couldn't keep up. My poor office worker's heart can only pump so much oxygen. We sit on our ass all day on the computer if we don't have the stamina for this. Must be nice being tall. You must be eating good. Real good. Of course, I only dine on the finest. Mess up, you thieving rat. Me? A rat? You stole my lunch. I just met you. Well, I caught you red-handed. Hands up and away from the counter. You're talking out of your ass. You don't have proof it's me. Several thousand employees come by here every day. This company doesn't care about you or me. Leave. What the sheer confidence of this guy literally stealing a lunch in like broad daylight. Is MC a woman? I don't know actually. They never really disclosed whether MC was a woman or not. We don't have a gender. Well, well, Mr. Employee of the Month, do you think our conversation wasn't recorded? What? Well, I wonder what terrors I can unleash with these sound bites. How do you know? You take me for a fool? The company plasters your face on the walls. He's literally right there. He's on the wall right behind us. You can literally sit and have a little lunch while looking at his mug posted up here. It's right over there, yeah. It's literally right over there. It's right behind you. Yeah, I'm like, oh, there's no one here. We can fight it out. There's a couple chairs. We can have another valid crash out. All you did was tie up your hair. Did you make this meal? I did. Why do you keep stealing my lunch? Why? Your food was the best out of everyone else's. I stole. Oh, he's a serial thief. Our food is just too good. It's just been eating everyone else's lunches. And so I invited Mr. Employee of the Month to dinner. On that day, I offered him half of my katsu sandwich for a price. Don't touch my food. Why should I listen? I'll cook for you. What? Why would we do that? Okay, I'm listening. Wait, why? Why are we cooking for a thief? But you'll need to pay for my groceries. Okay. I mean, grocery bills are kind of high these days, you know. Plus, if we can buy in bulk, maybe we can cut our expenses. Fine. This MC sucks. We'll choose violence another time. We will continue discussing our contract over dinner. His treat. He chose a fancy French bistro nearby. If he can afford this fancy food, why doesn't he just go out and get his own food? I chose the time, 5 p.m. tomorrow night. Was this a date? No, it was a lifetime contract. How we end up on a date? Would we a date with the guy who steals our lunches? Under a warm candlelight, Bo sits across from me. His long, silky hair let loose. An open French window frames his figure like a painting. If only he would shut up. Gail's a dick. Glad we agree. He wouldn't free up my schedule, so I had to scavenge for food during my 8-minute breaks. Well, not even 15 minutes. 8 minutes. The past hour, I've been listening to him vent about management. His voice is husky. No! No, like, I want to be like, girl, dude, bro, bruh. Focus. Focus. Who cares if his voice is husky? We're dealing with a food thief. Hints of a deep big city tone mixed in with some of that wilderness vibrato. I could listen to him speak all night, but the waiter is waiting. So, are you ordering soon? Right, food. What do you recommend, Bo? Anything that tastes good. Dad does not tell me anything. Like? Meat. You eat vegetables? If it tastes good. Okay, steak for the meathead. I'll get the ratatouille. That's all vegetable. Shut up, meathead. And order a wine with that too. At least you know how to pair wine with steak. I'll cook what you like your steak, sir. Well done. Ooh, wow. Orders a steak, well done. Make it medium rare. You're gonna go to a fancy restaurant and order a well done steak. That is... I don't think this guy knows how to actually appreciate food. Okay, chef. Why is this BS? We're just going on a date somehow. Yeah, he just wants the free food, but he is supposed to be paying. He is supposed to be paying for this dinner. The waiter quickly bolts away. It's just me and him now. So, how long have you been stealing? A couple times. It's only food. Stealing. Yeah, with me stealing food from the fridge. You need help? We split tonight's bill. No, I have enough money. No work-life balance. So it's all work, no life. I did have a life until I got hired by this company. It wasn't like this in my other job. Used to work at an eatery, always ate fresh. And why did you stay with us? You seem capable, going by your Employee of the Month record. I was at my limit, to be frank with you. But one day, I met you. Me? He only wants me for my food. Your lunch. He just sees us as a meal ticket. He only wants us for the food. How do we get here? I'm not forgiving whoever steals my money. My lunch is not only my health, it's my money. Yeah, my income. How did we end up here? I gotta get started on my art history homework. Okay, take care, Savon. Good luck on your homework. Fudge. I'd never felt such warmth from a lunchbox before, even though it was straight from the fridge. All I ate were ham cheese sandwiches and cream cheese bagels. Depressing, I know. Ham cheese and cream cheese bagels are good. Why did you order your own? Stop being a leech. But you told me I could leech off of you now. For a price. My wallet is your wallet. basically like, here, wherever, take daddy's card, go out and buy the groceries, but make me a sandwich. Yeah, there's a trope of winning a guy's heart through his stomach. I mean, the opposite also applies as well, you know? Like, I would say a good way to a girl's heart is also through the stomach. I mean, I feel like I would be weak for that. He says it so casually. Next thing I know, he leans over to my side of the table. By the way, you're really good with your hands. What? It looks like he's about to grab my hand, but he avoids me. He picks up a napkin holder from my side and brings it back with him. How often do you pound meat? What? What is with this conversation? The fried pork sandwich from yesterday was delectable. Are you messing with me? No, I'm serious. I go to your place after this. Not on the first day. Jeez. For what reason? To inspect your goods. Oh my god. Aren't you going too fast? I want to see what's in your fridge. I was gonna comment on the wiener mentioned earlier, but it's good too. Just like how it's like, oh yeah, I heard you're good with your hands. You pound meat. He's asking us if we're good at beating meat. He wants to take a look inside my fridge. Aren't I paying for your groceries? Right, of course. I take out my phone to distract myself from the shame. Scrolling through my chat app, I realize something crucial. I forgot. Bo, what's your contact info? Oh, it's... I also haven't gotten your full name. What's Bo short for? My full name. He hesitates, dragging on the silence. I gaze back with big watery eyes, a skill I learned from dealing with higher-ups. He finally gives in and sighs. Don't laugh, okay? My parents had a French phase. I'm not actually European. Oh my god! So your parents are like... weeaboos? But with like the French? Weeaboo. I won't laugh. I'll need it if we're going to work together from now on. There's a knock on our door. The waiter rolls in a trolley holding our meals. As the waiter sets down the meal, Bo finally speaks. Wait, he is the French hire? Just French. Yeah, I guess they consider him a French hire. Well, it's... Bon apple tea. No. Are you... Are you serious? Bone apple tea. Oh. I am so sorry, sir. That is very unfortunate. I don't know if we can date a guy called Bone Apple Tea. Excellent. Wait, if it's French, shouldn't it be bon? Yes, it's spelled Bon Appetit, but it has been completely butchered for his name. It's Bon Appetit, but they did not know. They It's like giving your kid, is, you know, those weeaboos, you know, you're trying to give yourself a Japanese name, but the Japanese name doesn't make sense. This is about his name. He's a thief. Indeed he is. This does not absolve him of his crimes. This so-called date is still a big question mark. He's gonna pay for our groceries, but now we are basically his free chef. Which I'm like, is it really worth it? He's paying for our groceries, but we have to make food for the guy who's been stealing everyone's food. The end, number 7. Performance revealed by Kale. So Kale is a completely different guy, besides Bo, or Bon, whatever his name is, but... Imagine. Like, yeah, you're just like going on a date with someone called Mr. Appletea. I forget, MC called it a lifelong contract. Does that imply marriage? I guess for as long as they're working in the same place, I suppose she's just making his lunches for him. MC, yeah, get some standards. After a crash out ending. We can try the other endings too. I think we had other endings. Oh hey, we got a better picture of him there. There he is. A thief that wants free food. Yeah, honestly. He's been stealing everyone's lunches, and now he just continues wanting to, like, eat for free, you know? Tisk tisk. I'm curious about the other endings. I'll still kind of, like, load them up. See the other endings we'll get. Crash Out one was kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. Now we're the company sacrifice to the lunch demon. Yeah. We can't report him to HR because HR doesn't do jack shit. And he's employee of the month too. So I guess we're basically taking one for a team. Now that we make him lunch, he doesn't go around stealing other people's lunches. Now let's see rat poison this time. We can put rat poison in his food. Oh yes, how can I forget? I was trying to trap a rat. I take out my bowl and sprinkle a bit of gray powder on the surface. Snapping the lid back on, I tuck my pink bowl in the back of the fridge. Soon that thieving rat will get his just desserts. I exit the break room with a cold smile. It'll be all according to plan. All according to Keikaku. Right after I finished my work for a day, a guard apprehended me at my cubicle. There was a hidden security camera. I went to jail! Wait! There was a security camera? Where was the security camera when we were trying to catch the thief? A week has passed since I started my new life in my cell. Because of the damning video evidence of my actions, I was judged with first-degree murder. Sitting on my low-quality spring bed, my face sinks into my palms. It's about to be lunchtime. The guard bangs at the bars and lets me out. I scurry out with my famished stomach, reaching out for my meager serving of dry, hard bread and bland, watery soup. Unfortunately, I'm too late. My cellmate slaps my hand and takes my share from my plate. My lunch has been stolen again. I return to my cell and sit in hunger. Inmate, there's some good news. Yes? The victim you poisoned survived! What victim? The food thief? Don't say anymore, inmate. You're walking on eggshells. Wait, okay, we went to jail, but I guess he didn't die, so I guess it's not like murder anymore, it's just attempted murder. Of course, of course. I hold my head towards the somber moonlight, contemplating a life not behind bars. I've learned my lesson. Don't try to poison your coworker. Yes, very good lesson. Don't actually poison your coworkers. Recipe for disaster. Okay, so yeah. We know not to put rat poison in the food. That's no bueno. That's no good. Why don't we just quit our job? Oh, we quit. We did. We did the ending. So we quit our job. And we also gave up. We had to crash out. I think. I don't remember which ending we got. Mass email. We didn't try that. Obviously, try to mass email everyone. I need to confront my problems head on. In a civil manner. If HR won't help me, who can? I'm my own best ally. My plans? I need to direct my complaints where they can be heard, loud and clear. Let's write an email. It'll be a compelling and persuasive essay about the wrongs I've faced this week. Using the hamburger method they taught me in high school. Greeting to... you? I hope. Did? The person who keeps stealing my lunch? You are pathetic. I hope a tourist is walking in front of you while you're running late. Did you enjoy my lunch? How was it? Did it taste good? Was it worth it? Are you happy with yourself? Well, that went well. I'll hit send and await a response. If the perp felt any guilt, they will reply. Right? My phone buzzes on my desk. It's my manager. Hello, Jill. Is something the matter? Yeah, I'm like, this is gonna fly well with HR. You're fired. Oh, well, not even a warning. Why? Was it necessary to CC everyone? Of course! Why shouldn't I? Was emailing our entire board of directors necessary? Okay, that's a little overboard. It caused our stocks to drop by 5%. Why? How are you going to compensate for that? I thought the company doesn't compensate for losses. So, did you guys hear from the food thief yet? It ends the call. I noticed I've been blocked and my work email has been deleted. Wow, they work fast. Usually, you know, tech takes a little longer than that. You think you can fire me without severance pay, Gelato? Gelato? I ripped the PC tower from my work desk and run out the building. If the company won't compensate me, then this shall be my compensation. So funny. You can't take me out. I'll take myself out. It just runs off with the PC. No company is mad about that. The CC if tech worked that fast. Yeah, I'm like, damn. Usually you have to submit an IT ticket, and then it has to, you know, someone has to look at it. It might take a couple of minutes, but that was instantaneous. I think the last one we have is oh, these are all the gallery failures. Okay. We even have a concept there. Extra reference. Yeah, I think the last choice we had was just quitting our job. Quit your job. Oh yeah, we did. We did quit our job last time. That's the when we crashed out and we just like ripped everything from the walls. Let's just give up. Why would you just give up? You know, maybe MC and Bo deserves each other. They're both disasters. Just don't have kids. Yeah, oh my god. It just seems like a disaster pairing for sure. What happens if we just give up? Whoever it is, how will I even find them? Filling a paper cup with stale cold coffee, I go back to my cubicle in defeat. The next day. My lunch got stolen again. I'm suffering from hunger pangs. But perhaps whoever stole it needed it more than I did. No, MC! They're probably more happy to eat than I am sad to be hungry. No, this is not the time to be some martyr. With my sacrifice, the total number of satisfied workers in the company increased. So, let it be. Enlightened, I continued to make decadent meals and leave them out in the open. Every single one of them was eaten, and I went home hungry. Management rewarded us with coffee filters that week. Maybe I did make a difference in this company. It's just like sad piano in the background. Acceptance. Okay, so ending number 1 is basically be like, we're gonna be a doormat now, and then we're just gonna suffer while continuing to feed the food thief. I think that's basically all the endings then. So the crash out endings were really funny, not gonna lie. You got puns now, Kale. Har, yeah. They're absolutely exceptional. As you know, the guy who's been stealing our lunches is literally called Bone Apple Tea. I mean, our manager's name is literally called Gelato. Like gelato. So everyone's just full of food puns, eh? I mean, that was a cute game overall. Short and sweet. The low VN, all the food looked really good. I think Bo deserves, you know, should have deserved a punch or so. Instead of having to cook more meals for him. Your employee of the month is a thief. A dishonest cur. Yeah. I'm like, this is a toxic company that we are working with. We just let people steal lunches and just don't give a shit. Like, he doesn't deserve employee of the month. He's a thief. He steals without remorse. He doesn't care. There's no justice for us. Like, we don't get to. Like, at least he's not necessarily stealing our lunch anymore. We're just making extra portions for him. But we still have to actually make portions for him. I don't know if paying for the groceries is worth the time and effort it takes to cook for an extra person. I don't know. Would that count as good compensation? I don't think so. He doesn't deserve romance either. I think we were off to a very rocky start. I don't feel the romance blossoming just yet. He just wants to eat our food. He only cares about us feeding him. Tisk tisk. He's only after he only wants the food and nothing else. He doesn't care about us. He's thief of the month. Well, yeah, honestly. He's not just stealing our food. He was like stealing everyone else's food. So he's just like a little rat that's like nibbling on everyone's lunches and then decide like, yes, our food is the best tasting one. I mean, we could have just, you know, started making nasty food. Just like weird combinations. Just like make something not tasty. Bland as hell. And maybe he'll like move on to someone else's lunch. At least he paid for, yeah, at least he paid for the food. But that doesn't justify the stealing, you know? He's got white hair, like a rat's fur coat, yeah. He's a rat. He's got his hair tied up. No, he's... But he's like a little rat or a little snake. Oh, the mayonnaise in the yogurt, yeah. Should have gone for mayonnaise and yogurt. Or like... I think we should stop bringing the pink Tupperware container. She should have just like blended her meal with everyone else's containers so you couldn't tell whose it was. I know we're like really like hoity-toity about our premium lunchbox, but maybe we should just make our lunchbox more generic. But I guess we just didn't think that far. You know, it'd be like, hey, lock up your lunch, maybe keep it at your desk. Put it in a different container than everyone else's. Hide it somewhere else. Yeah, switch around your containers. Or get one with a lock. I'll put like your food in like really unappetizing containers. Just like, you know, storing... It's like taking those, you know, those like yogurt tubs of yogurt. You just like put your cooked food in like a yogurt tub. It's like really unappealing storage containers. But then, you know, we can work with that. But okay, so that was a fun little game. I enjoyed it. Hot pot panic and someone stole my lunch. It was nice to play some food games, some lighthearted indie games here. But yeah, you can find both of these on I think I found both of these on itch.io. So you can play online or download it for free. Decorate a container and put your name on it. See who still takes it. Yeah. I think he didn't give a shit. He was literally like eating people's food out in the open. It was screw Kale, but screw Bowie especially. I love that how they tried to spin it into a romance at the end there, but we were just so mad about him stealing our lunch in the first place. It's just like, no, this is not going into a romance. Like, sure, you're a pretty boy, but we don't forgive you, Bo. Oh, he'd definitely take it. MC puts their name on it. Yeah, he likes the food especially. He'd be like, oh great, you labeled this just for me? I know exactly whose container to take now. But yeah, I feel like that just that happens in like workplaces. I think it's really shocking that this stuff actually happens quite often in a lot of workplaces. Like, why would you eat your coworkers' food? Like, you work with these people. They can literally walk in on you eating their food, so, like... Why? I guess it's one thing if you're, like, so broke, you literally can't afford anything. And, like, you're, like, just struggling to get by, you need something to eat. But I'm like, this guy, Bo clearly has the money. He could just go and, like, I don't know, Uber Eats a lunch or... just, like... pick up a sandwich on the way to work. But no, he has to go and like be a little rat and eat everyone's food in the fridge. So we don't quite forgive him. We don't quite forgive him. Even if he is a white-haired anime boy, we don't quite forgive him. His body isn't stained by the kiss of a pepper. And that explains his gutsy attitude. Yeah, it's just like the audacity of him being like not only eating someone else's lunch, but just like being so smug about it as well. Like that arrogant gutsy attitude. Uber drivers can steal too. Why not hire a professional chef? Just like someone come by and just like, you know, be like, hey, just drop it off in front of the company and come pick it up. I think there are people out there who don't charge a lot to make meals. Or yeah, you can get like home chefs. Like you don't even need a professional chef. There's probably like services where you can get like a home chef who just cook the meals. There's also like catering services as well that would just like make food that you can kind of pick up. I never actually used those services before, but that was interesting. Where like people that could be like, yeah, that have a bunch of food that you can have like as takeout and like a little mini catering, but you just walk in, grab like ready to made food and leave. The girls on my job are always ordering Uber, otherwise I always feel bad. It's usually a young man who comes in clueless. It's like, it's so convenient now just to like order Ubers and like DoorDash. Just to like, and for like your lunches. It's like I think like we were ordering a lot Uber Eats before, but then that stuff really adds up. Like God. Even just ordering McDonald's from the app, you get paid so many fees on top of everything. So it's it can get really pricey. It's like, you know, like people who Uber Eats a Starbucks. I'm like, the Starbucks drink alone is like minimum $5, right? You get like $5 to like $8 drink for Starbucks, but then you're paying the tax, and then you're paying delivery fee, and then you're also paying like the tip. So I'm like, your drink becomes like a $12 or $15 drink, and I'm like, is it really worth it at that point? It was $10 or $15 to Uber Starbucks. Like an entire meal, I'm like, okay, but for a coffee, it's kind of seems like it's a lot. Unless you got like a Starbucks addiction or something. Oh, I just got fan art of Georgina and baby twins. Aw, baby. I see a lot of fan art of the baby twins. It's like so cute. I'm like, oh, they'll grow up to be such menaces. But they still look very cute. Starbucks isn't worth it. Yeah, I have to admit, I do drink a lot. Like, I do like drinking Starbucks coffee. Because, like, McDonald's coffee is not bad. But sometimes I just want like a macchiato or a latte or something, and if there's no local coffee shop nearby, it's like, well, I guess I just have to go with Starbucks. But I wouldn't really like order it on delivery like Uber Eats it. That seems to like be too much. But again, I also live in the city, so I could just kind of go drive out and get a Starbucks. Maybe it's harder if you live further away and you have like a real craving for it or something. Get a real hankering for Starbucks. Ooh, I love Starbucks. I sometimes get in the mood for it. Day to day, I usually drink like Nespresso coffee, or just like, you know, regular black coffee. But sometimes I just want like a little something sweeter, and then I'll go for like some like macchiatos, or like you know, caramel macchiatos, some lattes. Actually, Starbucks for a time had this matcha. It was a lavender cream matcha latte that was really good. I really liked it. But then like they stopped having it, and I was kind of sad because it was actually really tasty. Can't drink coffee. I recommend a strong ice cold glass of water after you brush your teeth or suck on a mint. You get that real refreshing taste. I'm a hot water drinker. I like having warm or hot waters. That's why I usually end up drinking. Okay, Carol. Maybe refreshing for sure. I usually switch between like coffee and tea. Sometimes I'll have a coffee in the morning and then tea in the afternoon, or just like usually a black or green tea. The freshness amplifies the cold. It gets metabolism kicking. I worry about my teeth though. I got like some sensitive teeth sometimes, so if it's like kind of cool or minty like that, I might get some sensitivity there. Or I could just, you know, brush my teeth and drink some orange juice, right? Get a real, maybe a different type of kick. But, yeah, try to drink matcha. Like, help the caffeine. And I just drink a lot of coffee and tea in general. Just, like, alternating. But in terms of Starbucks, it's like, I only really drink it from time to time. It's more like a treat because the calories in, like, a drink can be kind of intense. Like, I'm surprised that how many calories sometimes it is just to get, like, just a latte or macchiato. I tried other ones. I feel like a frappuccino is, like, way too sweet for me, especially with the whipped cream on it. Because I tried out this one, I think like frappuccino that they had at one point in the summer, and it was just way too sweet. It had like so much sugar on it. And I'm like, I'm just gonna go back to my regular coffees. In any case, I think I'll call it a night for today so we can all get some rest and I can stop talking about food for the night because it does make me kind of hungry thinking about it. I'm like, man, I could totally go for some hot pot or some tasty foods. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get my usual coffee and tea tomorrow during my workday. Okay, yeah, thank you all for joining me in tonight's session. I hope it didn't make you too hungry, but it was fun. Like, very nice, lighthearted games that we were playing for tonight. I hear Starbucks. I think expensive sugar. Yeah, it is pricey, but the coffee does taste good. That's a good idea. I still can't believe MC took that jerk on a date. Yeah! We should have been able to crucify him, but unfortunately that was not an option. We wanted to, you know, give him a good swift kick, but alas, it is not meant to be in this case. We can punch him in her mind instead. Well, anyways, take care, everyone, for the evening or the day where you are. I hope everyone has a good school and work. I want to say school and work life. Yeah. Tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's a Friday. Hopefully you can all enjoy the weekend afterwards. Yes, thank you, Neko. Thank you, Medic. Nighty night. Take care. Hope everyone has a good weekend. And hopefully I'll see you all next week. Until next time then. This is Koa Miyo clocking out for the night. Bye everyone.